It's like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bomb's motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Morning all, and a very brisk morning it is today. We're back to back 2 cars. Right, just to obviously get out and test ride. We're not starting from my garden centre. We're out on this one. This one's for Dale. It's another LSZ. So just going to crank the mileage up on this. As soon as I get back, I'm literally swapping from one bike to the next, and I'm out on a 50cc. So LSZ, great little bike. We have done loads of these. They are selling like hotcakes, and I have one left. The next order from these is January. You're not going to get one. So unless you've pre-ordered your bike, you are not going to get one anywhere for love or money. Noddy nod. That's an RX-1. I recognise that bike. That's one of ours. Right, let's set the mirror up. We're going to do a different route. I am sick to death of doing dual carriageways, so we're going to go round and we're going to do Simpson. We're going to get the mileage up going via Simpson. Right, we're going down here. Mirrors are nicely set on the left but not on the right. So as they've wheeled it out the showroom, they've knocked my darn mirror. There we go. I can now see just... Not that I ever use mirrors, but best to check your mirrors before you set off. There we go. Nice view of the road behind. And because I tend to shift around, I tend to get myself all lined up on these mirrors. Right, let me go out a little bit there. That's better. I can now see. Right, so let's have a wander and get ready. It's Halloween today. Whee! Yes, it's Halloween night tonight. I have all my decks up. We did all that last night. We've got zombies, dead bodies, customer hanging from the roof that left us a bad review. No, you can't say that. I've literally got dead bodies hanging off the house everywhere. Zombies in the kitchen and waiting for all the kids. We do it every year. We do a little bit of festive fun for all the kids just to put a smile on their face and scare the life out of them. Now, a couple of years ago, I did the Grim Reaper. Last year, I did a zombie. I did Walking Dead last year. This year, and the missus said to me, you want to frighten the life out of them. Evil missus that I've got. Yeah, she went, frighten the life out of them. Give them nightmares. And I always do. And this year, I've decided we're going to do something slightly different. I found myself my old army jacket that's got loads of rips in it. We found the raffia that you use in packing boxes. And I've stuck all that in the jacket, so add a bit of camouflage, as they say. So it looks a bit scarecrowy, and I've got myself a scarecrow mask. And it's the one from Batman as well, so that is going to absolutely freak them out. So I'm going to answer the door. Hello, want some sweets? Come and get a treat. With my deep, croaky voice. So I'm going to frighten the life out of them tonight. But we do it every year. Just gives the kids a bit of fun. We do that and we do Christmas. So just a couple of deckies outside. Just keep the kids happy. I should have just done Ghost Rider. Brought the bike home and just done Ghost Rider, shouldn't I? That'd have been good. Set myself a light on the front doorstep and do Ghost Rider. Might do that next year. Right. So, through Simpson Village, there it is, the lovely little plough pub. Wandering down through. Now at the moment, that speedo is in kilometres. Very easy to set. It's exactly the same as you do for any bikes. You flash it as a headlamp, and then you hold the headlamp and it clicks it round, so it's very easy to do. And we'll do an instructional video on that, but it's exactly, if you haven't seen my short video where I do it on one of the other bikes, they're all about the same. turn the ignition on, hold the headlight button and then flash it for 5 times. Clocks will come up, make sure it's in odo mileage, not trip mileage, and then all you do is just flash the headlights. Boom, like that. And it does work. It's a bit of a faff to do. Why they don't put a button on it for just setting the clocks, I don't know, but that's how you do it on this one anyway. Just flash the headlight again and flip it round. But I know my speeds, so 47 miles an hour is 30 miles an hour. 47k, 30 miles an hour, and obviously 60 is around about 40. So just divide it by 8. That's the easiest way to do it. We are off. So we can do 60, but it's kilometres, not miles. Right, we're sitting there, we're nice, we are good. 40 mile an hour, there we go. And we can go to 67, which is 45. So it picks up speed very, very quickly. Great little bike, absolutely beautiful. So with the kilometres, I've got to get 15 on it. With the miles, around about 10. But we'll get the first part of the ride mileage up. We're going to barrel down the A5, go down here, down to the A5, and then we're out on the 50. But the 50 only needs about 7 miles on it because it's a 50. So that's going to be quite a quick ride on that little 50 for me, and then the final bit of mileage a couple of days before we do the handover. OCR goes today, and I have got a shed load of bikes to prep and get ready. We're still selling bikes by the bucket load, and with Christmas coming up, everybody wants a scooter. Yes, they do. Excuse me. So loads of bikes in, and we're building up the stock. Currently around about 42 bikes in that showroom, including the ones that are outside, obviously waiting to be built. But Martin, my bike builder, is in tomorrow. He had last Saturday off because he went to a wedding. So he's back in tomorrow, and he's going to be going at it hammer and tongs. Live stream is tonight. We've got to keep plugging this. So we do a live stream on a Friday night, 8 o'clock. If you fancy a little bit of joining the live stream, you can. But be aware that it is adult content, and F-bombs and C-bombs may occur, and we discuss subjects that are not to some people's likings. So if it's not for you, you're a bit of a woke or you're a Karen, then do not watch my live streams. But Sunday, a little bit more sedate live stream, which is Todge 29 and Time to Go. Keep plugging the boys. Absolutely love being in that little group where we go in. Sometimes I'll go on camera, sometimes I just prefer sitting in the side chat and just putting my 2 pence in. And Andy GSA Tractor hangs out in there, Flat Cap Racer, Jerry, Steve the Dorset Rider, and Andy as well. There's loads of them in there, loads and loads of boys in there. They're all great fun. And there are lots of people that go in there. So we normally get Lily comes in from my live stream. We normally get all the other boys as well. So sometimes we'll get Slow Rider in. A Solo Moto comes in. And loads of the big channels all hang out on a Sunday night on Time to Go and Todge 29. So it's worth it. It's just something to do on a Sunday night when you're bored by songs of praise being on the BBC. But great little bit of fun on the live stream. Slow it down, Rev. Nice and steady. 67. Yeah, there we go. Oh, 69. There we, I'm not going to say anything about 69s. Right. Down a little bit. There we go. So we are going to sit down here at 66 kilometres an hour and have a little run around and racking the mileage up as well. So by the time we get back to the garage, I should have about 8 miles on the bike. But then all we got to do is just flick it back over into miles an hour. Right, coming off here. So we're going to head down the back of Granby. Not Granby, Caldecott. Get it right. Now, just over there is Caldecott and the big posh pub, which has got the windmill on. It's now one of these steak houses, and Although it's pricey, the food ain't that bad, but it is a fast food restaurant. Yeah, it's fast. It's a bit like a Miller and Carter or a Wetherspoons. You put your order in, table number, you order at the bar, they bring the food out. And obviously, depending on how busy it is how good the food is. Me, personally, I like nice little country pub, because you know the food out of a country pub is going to be good, and it's going to be a little bit cheaper than your main food restaurants. Sometimes it's not. Right, round the roundabout we go, coming back over this side, shoulder check. Don't bother doing a rev bomb because it's a 125. And, oh, weapon of choice behind me, it's a Prius. Now, wet roads, new tyres, take it slow, Rev. Yes, do not go skating the bike down the road. But even on wet tyres, handles lovely. So, good little bike to ride. Great little first 125. And the LSZs do look very good. And it's got that underslung can on it as well. So it's very MT when you look at the exhaust can on this. But racking the mileage up, and back to the garage we go. I shall manage to grab a cup of coffee, because my coffee is sitting on the side. I said I'll be 15 minutes. I've got my coffee now in one of these heat mugs, like a metal mug with the insulation around it. So hopefully my coffee will still be good by the time I get back. I can have another quick swig, jump on the bike, and crack on to the next booking. Everything down here, look, they've started rebuilding that one. They haven't made an improvement on it yet. They've got all the scaffolding. There's loads of factory units all up here and being resold. That one used to be the tyre centre, and it's now a Halfords. And that is where you get the funny smells from. That is the food factory that does sandwiches and flavourings and all that. And yeah. So if you happen to buy your packet sandwiches from a garage, they will probably come from that place. Conveyor belt sandwiches, yes, I wouldn't trust them either. It's like, ugh, no thank you. I've got a feeling, oh look at this, let's just block the road, one lorry there, one there, and can I filter? Darn right I can. Thank you very much. The best bit about being on a bike, you can filter. Right, left here, and back to the garage. Right, check to the right, we are good to go. Look, they've done the road as well. My God, Milton Keynes Council put a new road in. Look at that, new surface to the road. No potholes anymore. New white lines. Absolutely marvellous. Right here and into the garage. And then we're on to the next one, which is going to be the little 50cc AJS Firefox. Right, and do it right back into here. Let's wait and get these cars out the way and sit just in position one so they've got a bit of clearance to come round that car. We are off. Now obviously coming down here you've got to watch, because all the nut jobs decide, oh, I'm going to park in the middle, I'm looking for a garage to book into. Oh no, oh, it's a dead car. Oh God, oh, it's not coming into ours, is it? Yes it is. Oh, great fun. Yet another one that's broken down that someone's wheeled onto our driveway. Oh, marvellous. Right, where are we all going? There's my Motoserve boys about to drop parts off. Hey there, Steve, you alright? That's my delivery man, that is Steve. Right, second gear down to neutral, he's off, he's doing his own thing. I shall see him later when he comes to bring me some more parts. Right, Michael's LXR's over there. That's two of our big bikes that are in for sale. We got the big XL Varadero 1000. Nice adventure bike. SV650. And then buried in my MOT bay is that new Ducati Scrambler. Right, test ride done. I'm on to the second one. We'll see you in a few. Till then, be well, ride safe, and from Rev, it's a big goodbye from me.